Live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Why is my freaking thumbnail not on? I don't think my thumbnail went on, did it? Let's see. Did I forget to put a thumbnail?
That
Probably
would be
did.
pretty funny, man.
I don't think I could do a thumbnail, though. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I could do a thumbnail. Maybe I could delete the video and restart it again. Or I could just go straight to it. You know what? Yeah, let's see. What do I want to do? Did we have a thumbnail last time, bro?
I
did,
don't
huh?
know. I don't think so. You could probably change it in the settings right now, though. Like go on YouTube and actually change the settings.
True. I could do that. Hey, chat. How's it going? I hope we're live. Let me go ahead and double check. We are live.
Yeah,
Give me one
we're
second.
live.
We're live.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing?
Awesome.
We got
are
Glenn
live.
Epps and Tillery in here, man.
Nice. What is going on, chat? Hey, what's up, Glenn? How's it going, Tillery? Let's go ahead and fix the thumbnail because I kind of worked hard on that thumbnail.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, huh?
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Let me go ahead and change that thumbnail real quick.
Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out my mic situation.
Okay, we got the thumbnail in. Awesome possum. We are officially live.
Dope.
Alrighty. So what is going on, everyone? Sorry about that messed up intro, not knowing what the heck is going on, but I hope all of you are having a great night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time they're watching this today. Go ahead and let me know down below if everything sounds pretty good. We do have over 7 viewers right now, only 3 likes, so go ahead and smash that like button for me. 9 viewers, go ahead and smash that like button. Come on for me, please. Let's go ahead and get this popping, up and rolling. How's it going, Tillery? What's it going, Delan? Hope you're having a good one today. So we're going to go ahead and start off right away. I have Billy right here. Decided we go ahead and do a collab due to the fact with this whole entire crazy market that we actually have right now at the moment. So right now, let's go ahead and share crypto bubbles. It's actually quite crazy, right? Because I was watching TV and I was looking at the charts and I was like, dude, this is freaking insane. What is going on, right? And it looked like some sort of what happened?
How's AVAX doing?
Let's see. I don't know. Where is it at? AVAX 1.3% down. It's not too bad.
Oh, I'm still up 50% on AVAX. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, so I was looking at the market and I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, there's no way. I think there's a massive reversal that's going to happen, and just freaking market dumped, dude. I got fully liquidated on my Pepe 2.0 position. Pepe 2.0 actually dumped over freaking 40%. Market overall did take a little bit of a beating, but it looks like a lot of people did actually take advantage of buying the dip, right? So we're going to go ahead and see what goes on moving forward. I did actually tell Billy that there's something actually going on with the Federal Reserve this week. I don't know what they're showing, probably some sort of stats. So I don't know if that was the cause of it or what was going on, but yeah, so I decided to go ahead and go live right here with all of you today. We're going to go ahead and discuss the market overall, do some TA as usual, give you my opinion of what I think with the market, go over Billy's opinion of what he thinks, and then what the strategy is for me moving forward. As I mentioned, I'm fully liquidated out of this market, so I probably won't be able to enter into this market until probably till next month, dude. Honestly, like all my freaking money just went that I had to buy the dip, literally went fully into Pepe 2.0, and I got liquidated. So now we're going to be talking about the strategy moving forward as well. And yeah, so what do you think about what's going on overall with the market, man?
Well, I mean, we were just talking about this, but pretty much, man, it's a flash crash. We were very overextended on everything. RSI, MACD, like we really needed a breather. I think what happened was either a big company that bought into Bitcoin or something during the last bull cycle and got wrecked during the bear. Finally looked at their account when they heard Bitcoin was up 150% on the year and was like, hey, we have 100 and something million Bitcoin or all this crypto, 150 million worth of this crypto, and was like, hey, we're going to sell it before we get wrecked again. And, that's probably what happened. So hopefully people eat up the dip. and it looks like we actually found support at 42K, but it could definitely come lower. Like me and John have been saying for the last, I think, 2 weeks, Bitcoin is very overextended. It needs to come down. Otherwise, you're going to see a sharp drop. And look what happened.
Yeah,
If it
100%.
stays overextended for so long, this is just what happens. You have to stay ready for these kinds of things. And
100%.
it's funny because I was also telling John I was getting roasted on Twitter earlier for having a bearish outlook on Bonk, and then look what happened. I
Yeah.
told everyone, I was like, "Be careful, be careful. Everyone's FOMOing right now. Be careful." Like, so much FOMO in the market, and once you see that much FOMO, it's game over.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It's actually quite interesting you mentioned that. Glenn says, I love AVAX. He looks like he barely stubbed his toe and kept running it.
For real.
Tillery says, dog NFTs coming up too. Nice. Suave, how's it going, my guy? Hope you're having a good one today. Hey, guys. Hope you're having a good one today, Suave. Tillery says, Inu token. Sigma, how's it going, Sigma? Dog is taking over meme coins. Sigma says, talk about dog, everybody else is. Alien, how's it going? Alien, or he says, sorry, Alien says, dog is the next Shiba. Thank me later. So
It
it
seems
looks
like
like
we have a lot of dog people,
yeah, it
huh?
looks like everybody wants to talk about dogs. So you guys kind of know my opinion. We'll go over it today, right now, and we'll have both opinions with not just mine but also Billy's. So let me go ahead and pull out the chart for dog real quick, since that's the token that everybody's chilling, and then just feel free to go ahead and chill any other project you want. So go ahead and comment down below. Specifically, I would like all of you, if you do shill a token, to go ahead and provide the smart contract. Because the thing I hate the most is looking for a freaking token, and a lot of these tokens literally share the same thing over and over again. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the stats on dog. Looks like everybody wants us to go ahead and talk about dog. We're gonna go over the stats, give you my opinion, a little bit of TA, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Billy, so you can go ahead and see two heads or two brains, if that makes any sense. Two heads. Two heads, two brains. Same thing, right? So currently right now sitting at a total market cap of 6.82 million. I actually do want to go ahead and say shout out to Tillery, who is my mod right now on the stream. He was actually the one chilling dog early on before I actually hit 1 million market cap. So shout out to all of you and congratulations to all those that actually jumped in. We actually been talking about dog in a while. I'm not invested into it. I did mention that, as Billy mentioned earlier, that I believe that we were in a super overextended market overall, and that's the reason why I wasn't willing to really go in too hard on a lot of these meme tokens and altcoins. Now that I'm fully liquidated and the market has dumped, now I'm going to be changing up my strategy, and we're actually going to be willing to go ahead and jump into these tokens now, right? The tokens that dump, because you want to be buying when they're in the red, not during the green. But
This
anyways,
is the
market
time
cap,
to buy.
yeah, exactly,
If
100%.
you're stacking up for the bull cycle, this is the time to buy. Not financial advice, but like these are really the times to buy. Even if it goes down lower, DCA. Like
100%.
just DCA.
Yeah.
Trust me. You're gonna
Yep.
love yourself in the long run for doing so. If you're
Yeah,
thinking about
100%.
like if it's shaky and you don't want to do leverage, use spot. Trust.
Yeah, which honestly, leverage has been really, really, really risky. As I mentioned, more
Manipulated.
people are going to lose more money right now.
Very manipulated.
This is definitely not the time you want to be leverage trading, in my opinion. I don't know.
I just sold my AVAX position. I was
Nice.
like, hey, I got a 50%,
That's good. Yeah,
50% pump on a dump,
yeah, you gotta take profits during this kind of market, especially when there's a lot of greed. But currently sitting at a total market cap of 6.77 million, $306,000 of liquidity. It does look like it's locked for about 12 months, and volume 621,000 freaking volume. See, the thing is with dog, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I never really jumped into it is because I hate tokens that are just freaking mooning forever. I think it's super, super risky in my opinion. Obviously, it just depends. Like for example, Solana, anything in the Solana ecosystem, even though it was super extended, you were kind of almost willing to bet that the other tokens that were related to Solana were going to pump as well, right, Billy? Because there was somewhat of correlation between it. But when you have tokens like this, that it's Dogcoin right now, would I go ahead and buy? Yes, I might consider it, but I would have never bought when it was pumping. That's just me personally. But looking overall on the daily, let's go ahead and see if we can find any kind of area of support. It looks like support is currently being found. To go ahead and keep it very simple, just because, go for it.
Bro, I forgot to tell you. This
What?
is completely off topic, but I was just looking, and it's absolutely crazy. Macy's is $20.30.
That's insane, dude.
It was 17.30 on Friday.
That's insane. I wonder how it's gonna be tomorrow during market lunch.
Yeah, it's up 2.91 over the weekend. That's insane. I thought it was over for sure.
Nah, yeah. I think Macy's is
That
probably gonna
short
hit like
squeeze just happened. Like there's a
yeah.
short squeeze about to happen on Macy's right now.
I think Macy's is gonna probably hit like $25 or something like that.
That's insane.
I
Anyways,
think
back
so.
to the topic. I just saw that on Robinhood. I was like, I gotta call it out. That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. That's a
Some alpha
16%
there if
pump in
anybody wants to jump
stocks
into. Yeah.
in
Uh,
in in the overnight.
right. That's freaking
Like that's
insane, dude. When the
insane.
market's actually closed too.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, back to the crypto.
So with dog, yeah. Anyways, with dog, it looks like volume slightly has been decreasing, but that's usually a good sign to go ahead and buy the bag, right? It looks like some sort of support is being found around the 5685 or 5684. I would say if it does go ahead and fall below this area of support, we are more than likely going to go ahead and see some sort of 30 to 40% drop. The good thing I could go ahead and tell you is that when we had this whole entire market drop, it only looks like we only dumped about 15%, which is actually a pretty good sign that the community is feeling really, really bullish. It looks like some sort of reversal might be coming in. We do see that this is a very strong area of support. So as long as we continue to go ahead and hold this area, we could go ahead and say that the community is feeling really, really bullish. As soon as we do go ahead and lose this area of support, which is a very strong area of support, I wouldn't take this support very, very lightly. I mean, it's literally been holding this area of support for 6 days, which, it doesn't sound too crazy, but 6 days, if it tested that area that many times, if we do lose it, it's going to be extremely bearish, and we could go ahead and be seeing some sort of drop down to about 50 to literally 85%. So just be very, very careful. The thing is with meme tokens, I don't like doing too much TA, especially on tokens like this. That is really, really difficult to go ahead and predict where the market's going to go, right? Especially with a lot of these meme tokens, we know they're super, super volatile. Supports could be lost instantly and then could be regained literally like in a minute. So go ahead and take this with a grain of salt. As I always mention, none of this is financial advice. I'm not invested into any of these tokens. I'm just, shilling it for all of you guys to go ahead and check out. The good thing I do want to mention is the supply is pretty low. So this actually has a realistic output of potentially one day reaching actually $1, unlike Shiba. So I guess that's somewhat kind of bullish. But if you could go ahead and see some sort of retracement to continue, just go ahead, and it might be a good idea to go ahead and buy the dip. As I mentioned, I'm not buying any of these tokens right now, so enter at your own risk. And yeah, that's kind of my opinion with dog. I don't know what you think, Billy. I'm not sure if you want me to share, turn it over to you, or do you just want to talk about it?
No, I don't really have much to say. Honestly, I haven't really looked at dog. I don't really feel comfortable offering any sort of analysis on it. If I don't know anything about it. But um everything you said kind of makes sense from what I was looking at, you know. So
Nice. It looks like Chad's going pretty crazy about it. So let's go ahead and read some comments. Tillery says 17 hours left for dog NFT. So it looks like some bullish news is actually coming with dog, and why, it has been actually holding this area of support. I guess some NFTs are coming up. Robertson says dog. Suave says front is the next bonk. If you could go ahead and put the smart contract down below, Suave, that'd be really, really helpful. Glenn says I bought Snake and Frank today. Is Frank running on Solana? It seems like that
yeah,
might be the next move, right? Okay.
Frank is on Solana. It was part of the whole meme coin season earlier this year.
Really?
With Bonk and everything, it was like the same sort of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Haven't heard about it. Definitely want to do some TA on that. Saeed, how's it going, my guy? Hello, hello, hello. Sigma. Look at what Sigma says. He says, we welcome you in, dog, anytime, dogs.
Now my question is dog on MEXC? It's
I think
not.
I think it's going to get listed on MEXC if I'm not mistaken.
It
I
is
think it
not
should be.
listed right now though.
Yeah, I don't think it's listed on any exchanges yet. Let me check. Oh yeah, we are actually listed on some exchanges. We're listed in IndoX, Open Ocean, and that's about it. So about 2 exchanges right now. So we might be seeing some sort of MEXC listing very, very soon. We know how MEXC is all about, shilling a lot of these meme tokens. And talking about MEXC, if you want to go ahead and support the channel with this $20,000 bonus that we're currently giving, make sure to go ahead and use my link down below. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. This is one of the best platforms to go ahead and use very, very high leverage if you really want to go ahead and risk your money with meme tokens. Like if risking your money with meme tokens wasn't enough, now you could go ahead and use literally up to 200x leverage. Pretty decent, right? But then you also have the problem getting liquidated. So just be very, very careful. There is a lot of money to be made, but more money to be lost with leverage trading. So it looks like we are actually having some listings, man. It says Tillery says Dog got 3 new listings tomorrow and 1 more Tuesday. Do any of those listings happen to be MEXC, by the way? Advocate New York says I was all in Pepe 2. I was all in on Pepe 2 today, bro. And unfortunately, I got freaking wrecked, bro. I lost all my freaking money on Pepe 2. This is kind of the only reason why I always suggest, always throw in what you're willing to lose. And we actually are going to talk about Pepe 2.0 after this. Later on the stream, we're talking about this privately with Billy and I, and we definitely do have a very, very strong opinion. So definitely look forward to that. Honestly, super, super bearish. I'll tell you that. So definitely not bullish. But yeah, I got fully liquidated. I literally lost all my money. Probably about an hour and a half ago. Like literally Billy called me and I'm like, dude, I lost all my freaking money, man. I lost all my money. Like I'm done leverage trading for this next couple months. I'm just going to load up, until I get a signal. And we're going to talk about strategies right now moving forward too. Because Billy and I have been brainstorming, right? When you see things like this in the market, you want to brainstorm with other people because maybe they might see something that you don't. This is the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do this collab. That way we have both of our opinions and kind of our outlook of what we think. But this dump didn't surprise me. Did this dump surprise you, Billy?
No, not at all.
Yeah, see, honestly, I'm feeling a little bit happy that I got liquidated because that means that there might be a continued dump. And I know by the time we're looking for more projects, the dump's going to be over and we're going to go ahead and be running up another wave. That's what I think.
Here's the thing. This is how you know I wasn't surprised. When I opened MEXC to check my positions, because I was in like 4 features positions, all 10x, right? I was up maybe on all of them. I went to check and I was liquidated through all of them. Obviously, I was first like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was like $300 that just went poof by.
Yeah.
That when it shouldn't have, in like 10 minutes, So, but then I look at Bitcoin and I look at like all the technicals and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we were just super overextended overall. So it's going to be quite an interesting week. It's actually quite interesting though, as well, because I did mention that I thought that there was about a week to 2 weeks total left of some sort of bullish momentum. And it looks like that bullish momentum is kind of over, in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like everybody's been getting overhyped. I've been seeing a lot of these influencers, especially the bigger channels, talking about altcoin season, talking about $100,000 plus Bitcoin, and I'm like, okay, I think we're reaching some sort of top right now, and we're obviously at the over greed territory, and now we're having all these influencers talking about this whole entire huge massive bull run when we were in the market, nobody was talking about a bullish bull run. we were kind of almost like, I don't want to say we were the only influencers. I'm sure there was other people, but I could go ahead and definitely say that I've been really, really bullish in this market since October. And I started changing my outlook since November. Since I got wrecked on Grok, I started mentioning, I don't know, the market looks really, really iffy. Be very, very, very careful. There's a high probability there's going to be a lot of these liquidity grabs. And seeing what we saw today does not surprise me one bit.
You're going to see a lot of these during the bull run.
100%.
A lot of them. Like I said, you're going to have these companies who were in the shitter for the entire bear, and then they want to take their profits where they can, say, that's it for crypto. I'm done. Cool. Peace. Bye. And, that they're going to sell. And then that's going to cause mass panic. More people are going to sell. And then you get a big green or a big red candle like the one we got today. Luckily, this one's getting eaten up, which makes me think we're just going to form the cup and handle right now.
Yeah, for Bitcoin overall or like the overall market?
Bitcoin overall. Let me go to the daily.
You could go ahead and pull out the chart if you can. Do you need me to exit or no?
No, let me just try and figure out how I can actually.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the fear and greed. So greed is at over 74%. So we were due for that kind of correction, right? So
I took it.
all right, go for it.
No, I put it back on yours. There you go.
No, well, that's all I wanted to just go ahead and show, the fear and greed. That's about it. I mean, it kind of makes sense why we had that little liquidity grab, which actually wasn't that little because Pepe 2.0 dumped over 40%. So a lot of people lost a lot of freaking money. So if you lost money today, don't feel bad about yourself. I totally feel you. I've
Yeah.
lost all my freaking money. I'm completely wrecked this month. I have no more buying the dips until next month, until I get paid, which freaking sucks. But we'll go ahead and talk about the strategy moving forward and what I'm looking to go ahead and do with my portfolio. I'm going to go ahead and play it a little bit risky because I do feel like a lot of people are getting overhyped. And in order for me to start leverage trading again, I want to get into this extreme fear territory. I was actually talking to Billy about that. I was telling him that when we're in this red zone right here, when there's fear in the market, that's when you want to be doing your 20x leverage and holding on to your positions for literally like 2 to 3 weeks, and you're solid, right? Once you start entering the greed territory, I've noticed this is where you mostly want to be day trading your position in and out, whether it's 50-30% in, you're out, because the market literally switches and dumps very, very quickly. But you can go ahead and feel free to show your screen, bro.
All right, bet. I completely agree with you. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. Let me make this a little smaller. Let's start with a clean slate. So, do you see what I'm seeing, John? Do you see this dip?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, if I can actually hit my... Oh, why is this red? That's gross. Let's make it white. All right. This big dip here, right? We're not going to break out of this bear cycle, whatever it's called. Bear cycle with one test of the resistance. It almost never happens, right? So I think what Bitcoin is going to do is it's just going to form the bull flag here, settle within these 40s, maybe test down into the 38 a little bit before coming back up. And then we finally see that press up to the all-time high of 69. And then the same thing's going to happen, right? Same thing's going to happen, right? Just on a longer time scale. And then eventually, we're going to get all the way up here. And that's my macroeconomics lesson for this stream.
And Billy said, I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm just going to do squiggly lines all over the chart. He said,
hey,
I'm not
those
even
levels are correct. Watch, I'm going to leave this.
He said, I'm not even going to look at support or resistance. I'm just going to draw lines.
Dude, I'm telling you, you know how on the dot I've been with my lines lately, right? I've just been drawing random shit, and I've been on the dot. So I'm going to leave this here. And bro, I swear to God, if it follows this, this is going to be, that's crazy.
See, the thing is that after you see the market for a while, you kind of understand kind of the movement. So it makes kind of sense because there's been multiple times where I could find support very, very quickly like this. And then I figure out that it's a Fibonacci retracement on the 618. So it's like you sometimes just get an eye just looking at the market so many times. You can kind of have a feeling and understand like where the market could potentially be going without really having to do, all this fancy technical analysis. Yeah. That a lot of people do, right? Because I've been able to find, the 618 and very strong support most of the time, like probably a little bit over 80% of the time. I always find very, very strong support and resistance without having to do, anything too technical on the TA side of things. So I think the most simple, the simplest format you keep it, the easier it is for you to understand and comprehend where the market would be going in your eyes.
Dude, I actually have something crazy to tell you. Honestly, the only time I do TA is if I'm live or I'm truly unsure of what my decision is. Most of the time, I could just look at the chart and be like, okay, I'm going to open a trade here.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for crypto, it hasn't worked very well. But for stocks, that shit's been working fine.
Yeah, it's because crypto just moves too fast, bro. It's open 24 hours, so
it's hard with my schedule to consistently watch it, bro. I'm all over the place. You know?
And I'm the opposite, bro. For the stock market, like I'm just not as patient as I used to be. And actually, that's how I lost a lot of money last bull run, is that I was super patient in the stock market. So I tried taking my same kind of perspective because in the stock market, you need to wait sometimes literally 2 to 3 weeks, even sometimes 3 months for your breakout point to happen, right? In the crypto market, literally all it takes is sometimes one day. And what takes the stock market 3 months to do sometimes takes the crypto market one day or literally 15 minutes to go ahead and do that. So it's two different markets. So like when I actually moved that strategy into from stock market to crypto, I actually got wrecked in the crypto market because I was holding on to my positions way too freaking long. And now when I went back into trading stocks, I did a couple hits, but then I had the mentality of getting in quickly onto the crypto side of things, and I actually got wrecked on the stock market. So very similar markets, but very different on the way they move, and definitely the volatility is something else. And for me personally, I just couldn't trade both anymore. I was like, dude, I'm all in crypto because it's you definitely need to understand how the movements go in order for you to really understand how a lot of these kind of breakouts or what you could be expecting. Like this dump does not surprise me, but I want to go ahead and see how the market's going to react tomorrow. That's what I'm looking forward, because I could almost assume, we were talking about the DXY. I wouldn't be surprised if the DXY is going to go up this week.
DXY is up
Yeah, it looks like some sort
a
of
little bit, but
candle pattern too.
yeah. But yeah. Bitcoin, if you look at it, honestly, you see this everywhere though. You really do on the chart. There's two of these right next to each other. You know, that usually means it's way overextended and it's still gonna come down. When you see two of these big wicks.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like 10%, a 10% drop, right? This 6%, not too far off, right? Like you see these everywhere. We dealt with
Yeah,
this the entire time trying to get up to these levels. Look, 8% there from top to bottom. You see these drops a lot. Maybe not this drastic, one candle.
yeah,
But
those are just liquidity grabs, bro. To be
yeah,
honest, like you
that's a
just
lot
tell
of
those
things
are massive
playing
manipulation right
in.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people lost a lot of money during this dump, and for me personally, I'm probably I hope Bitcoin touches $38,000. I think that's going to be really bullish in my opinion for altcoins and especially meme tokens. So
Oh,
we do
alts
need
are
to get
about to fly, bro.
what happened.
Alts are about to fly if Bitcoin
Yeah,
goes
so
down.
I think a lot of these altcoins were just really to go ahead and do a shakeout to a lot of people. I think most retail investors are going to panic. They're going to get scared. They're probably like right now, probably sleeping, or they're probably going to be waking up tomorrow, panicking, liquidated, or losing a lot of money. They're going to go ahead and sell, panic. As I mentioned, something's going on this week. Something in regards to the Federal Reserve. I think I'm not sure if it's like employment numbers or something, some payroll numbers. I don't know. Something's going to go on this week that people are thinking that it's going to be bearish. I think it's actually going to be bullish, but people are going to overreact to it, and they're going to make their assumption the market's going to dump, and then it's going to have a rebound where the dips are going to be bought. And we're actually seeing a lot of the dips being, bought up fairly quickly. But we also saw this dip in the market not that long ago, didn't we? Like I remember literally seeing another liquidity grab not that long ago where the market dumped and literally got bought out really quickly, and it was like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. I mean, look, we're finally seeing our first red candle on the weekly,
Yeah.
but it's the start of the week. You know,
Yeah.
this
But
can
how
easily
many
turn
days
green.
how many weeks did Bitcoin go up for though?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, 2 months straight.
2 months of Bitcoin just going pretty much almost
Just
up.
only up mode. That's
Only up.
why, dude.
So
Yeah,
we need Bitcoin
38K.
to go down.
Look, 38K is exactly
Yeah.
where this little thing bumps.
Yeah, I see 38K. I said we
Dude,
need to go down to
38K.
38. If
I
we go
think
to 38,
38.
I'm loading up on Bitcoin.
Dude, look at this
But
support at 38 right here.
yeah,
Look at this shit, dude. Right there. That's
yeah.
like 37, but like right in this area, that's crazy, dude.
Let's see. Let's read some comments real quick.
Yep.
Glenn says, "What is Dog NFT? I went to their website, but only see null contract wallet button. Don't click on anything, bro. Probably check their Twitter. We'll check right now in a little bit." Saeed says, "Pepe 2 will moon. Don't let the FOMO get you." Well, I already lost all my money, Saeed. So, so I'm gonna be taking a breather from Pepe 2, honestly. The thing is, right now with a lot of these narratives, is like this is a problem that I don't like. Holding on for them too long. I think I went back to over leveraging myself in Pepe 2. I really believed in Pepe 2. Now the question is, will the Pepe narrative continue? Because now you have to keep in mind the Solana tokens are the hot thing right now. So if you're still holding on, which I'm not trying to panic sell anybody, right? I'm just making you kind of realize that maybe moving forward, and I'm also telling myself that we should start diversifying a little bit more with our portfolio, because this next time I load up on crypto again, I'm going to go ahead and be playing with more spot. But if I do leverage again, which I am more than likely, I'm going to use no more than 5x, right? At 10x, I was using 9x this time and I got wrecked, right? So right now, because of how the market is, I'll probably be sticking to 3 to 5x at the most, and mostly sticking to spot, and then throwing my money and looking for the next meta on these meme tokens would be my goal moving forward as well. But as far as leverage trading, again, like I have been these last couple 2 months, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I think I need more of a mental break, to be honest. I need to go ahead and like really calm down, relax, really need a breather when it comes to trading right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump back in once we start seeing the market pump back up, right? But there's going to be plenty of room. That's why I'm not stressing. I mean, if this really is the bull run, which I believe it is, as soon as we surpass $45,000 Bitcoin, I think a lot of people are going to be feeling really, really bullish. There's going to be multiple altcoin seasons, multiple meme coin seasons. There's going to be a lot of money to be made, right? But the biggest thing overall right now, I think it's for all of us to understand and see where the markets are really at, and then just adjust to them, right? Because nobody was talking about the market being really bullish 2 months ago, in my opinion. As soon as I started hearing that, I was like, dude, I think it might be time for us to be bearish, right? Because when everybody's bullish, you want to be bearish. When everybody's bearish, that's when you want to be bullish, right? And if you go back to my videos, 3 months ago, I was talking about 40 plus Bitcoin and above and altcoin season and all this, and people were calling me a futter and that I was like hyping up the market. And we made a lot of money these last 2 months. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we lost a lot of it, but now I learned also something new, that there is many altcoin and meme coin seasons in between the cycles before we get to the big altcoin and meme coin season. So, it's all a learning experience, man. And what I could go ahead and say, this is the reason why we have to go ahead and diversify, but I'm fully wrecked out of the market right now. It's completely zero money. I literally lost everything this last freaking month. And now I just got to go ahead and think of a new strategy.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared of what's gonna happen tomorrow with my Robinhood account.
Yeah,
It's about
well,
to tank.
yeah, prepare some sort of freaking dump, bro, to be honest. It doesn't surprise me though. Like I like it, it's kind of funny. It kind of goes into between the 2 weeks that we talked about, and we are in the second week of December. So we just got over greedy, honestly.
Yeah,
That's all we could say, and that's why, like, if you got wrecked during this market, just remember that you got greedy. I got
yeah,
greedy. I admit to it. I knew I shouldn't probably not be trading the market. I even told Billy, like, dude, I was like, dude, I don't know, I'm not gonna trade anymore, and I got back into trading, and I kept on getting wrecked, and I tried chasing that trade again. And I had a feeling and I understood that there's a high probability that we were super overextended, which we saw. But when the market's like this, you just never know. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like you have to understand the risks that you're taking, because also because we have this dip and we might see some red in the next coming days, overall the market's bullish. But this is the time where people are going to be panicking, selling, getting liquidated, and this is a time where you want to load up on those dips again. And hopefully we could get some dips on the altcoins. That's what I would like to go ahead and see.
yeah, yeah. I still feel like XRP is bound to break out this cycle.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
That's what people have been saying about XRP since the freaking lawsuit.
exactly. But
I just
I'm
feel like
just saying,
I
man,
feel like XRP is another narrative of freaking like AMC and GameStop, bro.
just
Like straight up.
hopium, just
Yeah,
straight
dude. Like
hopium.
literally, like I could literally like turn my channel into a freaking XRP freaking maxi channel. And but actually, look, I want to share this actually with the XRP, because I don't want to go ahead and be like the bear bad news. But I just don't think, in my opinion, XRP is going to be over $1,000 like a lot of people think, or $100,000. But whatever, I'm not here to go ahead and break your dreams. But
Not that much, but I think
XRP
it'll
is
go up.
actually what happened.
I think it'll go up.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to go to $1,000.
No, 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 no. I don't think it gets anywhere near that. Maybe I don't even think it really hits 20, but
I think 20 is possible, but you know what? This is actually quite interesting. We're actually seeing some sort of cup and handle. So for any of you that are holding XRP, go ahead and smash that like button for me. But it actually does look like we found an area of support. So it actually looks like a lot of these altcoins, just based on looking at XRP, I don't know all the other altcoins, but if Bitcoin does continue to dump, and we're seeing a lot of these altcoins, which I'm assuming right now based on just XRP, even with the XRP dump that we just saw, from 69 cents all the way down to 59, well, actually 57, it looks like it went down to, and the dip got bought up pretty quickly. We are actually at a pretty nice area of support. So it's actually quite bullish. We could be getting into a lot of altcoin setups moving forward towards this week. So we're going to go ahead and see where things are going. But with XRP alone, I could go ahead and say midterm, we could go ahead and be seeing about $1.25 to $1.50. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anywhere like around over here, and that's not even unrealistic at all. If you go ahead and measure this pump, this is literally a friggin' 160% pump, which is a 1.5x, which is a 1x and a half.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I think
Glenn
it might
says
get higher, but
yeah, look at what Glenn says. Glenn says XRP top 175 this cycle. I believe that, bro. I
yeah,
believe. I think we could go a little
I
bit
can
higher.
see it. Yeah, I think
We
a little bit
might.
higher, but yeah.
Yeah, we might get close to $4, maybe. But dude, I just feel XRP is overhyped, bro. Like I understand it's gonna be revolutionary and all that, but a lot of people also said that about GameStop and AMC, and look what happened to that, bro. Like I'm kind of learning my lesson now, right? That's why I don't like to shill a lot of these tokens. Like, yeah, I do, I guess, shill the tokens that I truly believe in. But overall, this is the reason why I would never say like, oh, you have to buy this token, because I understand how the market is. You know, a lot of people are going to be left holding on to XRP. Is a pretty expensive token, bro, in my opinion. If I had hundreds of thousands of dollars or even a million, I'd be buying XRP every freaking time, right? But XRP, realistically, in my opinion, is not going to be super life-changing money unless you have thousands of dollars into them. And that's why I like the lower cap altcoins and the meme tokens, because you can literally turn a couple $100 into a couple $1,000, and then you can load up into, you know, the real utility projects that a lot of people call like XRP, XLM. But realistically, in order to, in my opinion, to go ahead and be making those big bucks, I think you have to go ahead and take on that huge risk. Unless you have a really good percentage of your income coming in that you could throw in a nice little bag every month. And I'm talking about, like, if you could go ahead and have free disposable income of like $10,000 plus a month into buying a lot of these dips with these higher cap altcoins, then yeah, you're definitely gonna hit $1 million plus. But if you're putting in a couple $100 and you're buying these dips and a lot of these higher cap altcoins, you're gonna make some money, bro. But it's not gonna be nothing compared to like taking the risk on a meme coin and possibly hitting it big. I don't
Yeah,
know. That's just my opinion.
because if you think about it, every big coin nowadays was a meme coin at some point.
Technically, yeah.
So, like, no one took it seriously. Now look at them. Now they're worth billions of dollars. Bitcoin was worth $1 trillion at one point. Like, that's insane, you know?
Yep.
And they all started at like 100K market caps.
Exactly.
You never know what some people just attract to. No one thought Doge would do it. No one thought she would do it. No one thought Solana would do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. Never
Yeah,
know.
and that's why you have to keep your eyes on, because believe it or not, well, I mean, I'm sure you believe it, but Solana is going to take over the space. We're seeing it, and it's going to do much. It's going to make more people millionaires on the Solana blockchain than XRP. I could guarantee you that.
It
Like,
already
I'm
has.
sorry to break it to you, but Solana is much, and Billy knows this, bro, because
Bro,
Billy's been the freaking, like, the biggest Solana moon boy, bro. And I've always been the one talking shit. I'm like, bro, I freaking hate Solana, But I always tell him, like, dude, Solana is going to be really big. I could see Solana being $500 plus. And you could literally talk about that, right, Billy? Like, you know, I'm the biggest, like, freaking the biggest bear when it comes to Solana, man.
yeah. No, I can definitely second that. But dude, if Solana at $75 or whatever its peak was recently has already made millionaires, think about what Solana at $1,000 will do.
Exactly. With an
And
ETF too, because I think they're
with
gonna get
an
an ETF.
ETF,
They're gonna get an
bro,
ETF. Trust me.
that like Solana at 1,000 plus these airdrops, which I don't even know how these people are getting these airdrops, and I'm involved with the space. And like,
100%.
dude, people are making 30K just by using Solana. They're being dropped coins and making 30K. And like, it's crazy what's going
Yeah,
on.
I need that kind of
There's
alpha.
so much money in Solana right now.
Exactly. Top
Take
6.
advantage of it. Look at the NFTs. There are so many good NFTs. Should we talk about some NFTs?
Yeah, show some NFTs, dude. I'm gonna read some comments with chat while you're pulling out the NFTs. But Tillery says Vegas Inu token about to burn 1 billion for the month of December from the developer brings burn wallet to 12 billion. Nice. Dog NFTs for sale now until 17 hours. Dog Inu, I think he's talking about, or it says Inu token. How's it going, Happy? Hope you're having a good one today. Thank you, Soul. Mike Jones. Let's see. Glenn says XRP top 175 this cycle. Glenn also says, my idea is that there is so many people that are holding expensive XRP bags waiting to sell and break even. I think XRP will go up, but I think it would have a huge sell pressure. I agree with you 100%, dude. Glenn says, Sol will take over the space. I didn't want to admit it because I didn't buy enough. Yeah, I didn't want to admit Solana was going to take over the space because I freaking lost over $13,000 on Solana because Solana had some freaking network issues last bull run when I was trying to buy some NFTs and I was transferring $13,000, dude, and I had to wait freaking like a little bit over 24 hours or something like that to go ahead and have the freaking it had a network freaking what is it called? Congestion.
Yeah.
Stupid, bro. Stupid. But
That's when
that's why
Solana was like going down every other day, and
yeah,
like
dude.
it was just so hard to use, and that's
That's
why
why I hated
it
Solana.
started dumping. That's why it started dumping. And then they fixed it, and then boom.
Yeah, that's why I've always hated Solana because when I tried buying those NFTs, I've technically almost lost $13,000 because I wanted to buy $13,000 worth of these NFTs. I forgot what they were called, dude. But they were worth freaking thousands of dollars after that, dude. And
Nah,
I
I
was
don't know,
so
man.
pissed, bro. So freaking pissed.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from that
I got to get back
area.
into Solana NFTs, man.
Yeah, me too. It's just
Well, I
all
mean,
the good ones are
it's kind
like
of a
too
leverage,
expensive
bro.
now.
Really.
Yeah.
Do you have Bonk NFTs? Is that really where Bonk started from?
No, that was after.
Soul Casino, how much are those going for?
30 soul.
How much is that? 30 Soul. That's a
I don't
lot.
know, man. Yeah, that's a lot.
You had some of those, no?
I sold it for around this like couple months ago. I sold a lot of shit. I
Let me
sold the
see.
bottom of soul.
Nice.
Yeah. Buy high, sell low.
Buy high, sell low, chat.
Come
30
on, man.
times 70,
Nah,
$2,100.
bro, if I'm being honest, here's the thing. Despite me selling the bottom, it sucks because at the end of the day, life happens, bro.
Yeah, I mean
Life
that.
happens at the worst fucking possible moments, you know?
Yep.
But
That's
it's all
life.
about how we react.
That's life. Life is always gonna hit you when you least expect it. It's, as you mentioned, just all about the way you react to it.
Yep. But let's look at some NFTs. If you're interested in Solana and you want to have a good leverage play on Solana, and again, this is not financial advice, but these are just some of the picks that I've come across in my days. I haven't really looked at any NFTs in a hot minute, but I've been around enough to know which ones are still good buys. We're gonna look at the last 30 days. Just makes more sense. Get an overall scope of things. If you're a big baller and can drop tens of thousands of dollars on one thing, a Mad Lad is definitely the thing to do, the thing
We
to
actually
buy.
have a lot of big ballers on stream.
Hey, if you want to spend that much on a singular picture, by all means.
How do they look, man?
Mad Lads are pretty cool, but you
Yeah,
know,
they're pretty cool.
they have their own Solana wallet, and that's pretty much all I know about them.
You remind me
I
of a
just know
show
a lot
called
of
Archer, right?
communication. Yeah.
There you go.
Um, a lot of the community is like crazy. So, yeah, pretty,
180. What? That's
yeah.
insane.
It's like crazy money.
That's
Crazy
not
money.
$18,000, is it?
I don't know. I can't do that math in my head.
$13,000, dude.
Yeah, that's more expensive than a D-God, man.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
wait. Glenn says all he wants is a frog. All right.
What are good frog NFTs?
Pretty sure. Yeah. Here you go. Cyber
Oh,
frogs.
those are actually pretty cool.
You wanted a frog, 10 soul. Pretty decent, right? I like the
$700?
art, kind of cartoony. Yeah. You wanted a frog? Here's your frog. And they're a pretty good project too. Don't know much about them, to be completely honest, but they've been around for a while. So a lot of people are going to flock to a lot of the OG projects during the bull run.
Mhm.
So you definitely want to stock up on some of the cheaper, like these ones. I think below 10 soul is still cheap. With Solana being under $100, as soon as it breaks that $100, buying anything
Yeah,
10
dude.
soul and above, because that's $1,000 per NFT. Like that's
Yeah.
very unreachable, you know?
Yeah.
So
I think right now the move might be loading up on some Solana NFTs too. Honestly, like if you want to have a little leverage position, having some Solana NFTs might be the move to have, just in case.
yeah. But another one I advocate for, it's my PFP on everything, Stoned Ape Crew. Fucking amazing project. I'm like, I can't even begin to fathom like how good of a project this is, and it's on Solana. So first, they're a weed company. If you like that, cool. You know, I'm into that. It resonated with me through that. So that's why, you know, the art is sick. It's animated. Your normal chimp, you know, art, you know, is back when chimps were the thing. But they have a payment system for it's used for anything, but since they're a weed company, it was mainly used for dispensaries, and debit cards and stuff have like a 5% fee on it if you use it to buy marijuana. And so that eliminates that and also gives you the option to use Solana or any crypto. Actually, now I think they've updated it since then to use any crypto to automatically pay for that um, for that marijuana
So what
at
dispensaries are offering
dispensaries.
it?
Right now, it's still local within them while they're in beta testing. So they're trying out
Uh-huh.
local dispensaries in Amsterdam and Germany. But when they finally get the software up and like they have more partnerships and they move farther out, then you know I'll have more news about it. But also, they have like a raffle platform which rakes in tons of money a
Can you show
day.
us that one? Because I'd
Yeah.
definitely be interested in that to do. Because I definitely want to do some. I think doing some live stream. I like that spray can one. That one's sick.
Here, let me change the screen. But yeah, I think Stoned Ape Crew is honestly they're really undervalued. They used to be worth 100 soul right now, and they're worth 13. During a bull
Damn,
run, they're going to be well over 1,000 soul.
really?
Yeah, I think at that point I might have to sell my PFP, and I do not want to.
And that's
But
gonna be over $10,000 plus, huh?
yeah, that would be insane. Like if Solana is just going absolutely nutty, and Stoned Ape Crew's going crazy,
How much
I
did you
might
buy
have to
Stone
sell
Ape
it.
Group yourself?
Just I think I'm break even on it right now.
Okay.
Because
And
I bought mine. I'm gonna say
uh-huh,
I bought my Stoned Ape, the one I use for my PFP. I
uh-huh,
bought that one for 47 soul.
uh-huh.
Back when Solana was still like $13 or so.
Damn.
So I think I'm actually up on it at these prices at 13 soul and Solana at $70. So I don't know if you can
That
do
was
the math
about
for
five hundred
me,
and
but
twenty dollars.
what?
But you got it for around like $500
Let me see. Hold on. That
at
doesn't
the
sound
time.
right.
You said you said you got it for 40 soul at the time, right? Or 13 soul when it
No,
was
I
at
got it.
$40.
No. 47 soul at $13.
Yeah, 611.
Okay, that's not right. Hold on. Let me see. I spent 1,400 on it, I think.
Oh,
So 1,400 divided by 47. I bought it when Solana was like $29.
okay.
So let's say 14 soul. at 79.80. So I'm getting back there. So I'm still down, but I'm getting back there. But
Yeah, but it's definitely going to be worth over 10 grand, dude. If Solana continues to be like all-time highs, $500 and above, like that'd be freaking insane. And the thing too that you mentioned, Glenn also mentioned on the stream, is that a lot of people are breaking even on a lot of their positions. A lot of people that were holding on for like 3 years almost of the bear market. So I think that's why we're also seeing these dumps, that people are taking their, most people are breaking even or exiting out of their position and taking a smaller loss. So that's why we're kind of seeing, instead of the market just continuing to like freaking pump like we should, people are exiting out their positions, and that's the reason why we're just seeing the market kind of pump, then we're seeing a dump, and then we're seeing that pump and dump going back and forth.
right. So let me just show off their raffle platform. It's called Monet. The link is Monet, MONET, yeah, .community. And it pretty much just has Solana NFTs up for raffle. I think they might start doing other chains in the future. I'm not entirely sure. I think that would be a good direction for them if they want to continue this and kind of be inclusive and get their name out there even more. So pretty much it's all the Solana projects are, I think you can list on here. Pretty cool. A lot of communities use this. I know when I was working with a buddy of mine, building a community, we use this a lot. We ran daily raffles, and it did really good. And yeah, I think it's a good platform. I think I'm actually gonna put in a couple tickets on this if I can afford it. Let
Where's
me
Puff?
see. Huh?
What is Puff? Is that a token?
Puff is Stoned Ape Crew's native token.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and you could also use it to buy weed in any place that uses a Payleaf, which is their payment system. Uh, anywhere that accepts the Payleaf payment system, you can use Puff as well to pay for your marijuana and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Nice, nice.
Other than that, I haven't brushed up on my Solana knowledge too much recently, but I'm
Yeah,
getting
you
back
got to,
into it.
man. You have to get into back into the Solana NFTs, because I think right now, like, I never thought I'd see this, but I didn't think Solana was going to come back this bull
Bro,
run. I thought Solana was going to be dead.
You should implement this into your Discord and just raffle off Solana NFTs.
Yeah, I am, dude.
There's cheap
I
ones
have
too that are gonna be doing good too. Like every month,
really.
let's say you
Uh-huh.
spend a couple soul and you do a raffle through your
Mhm.
community. Cool.
No, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, man. I'm definitely hopefully in the starting of the year, hopefully it doesn't get too expensive and I can load up on some Solana NFTs. But I think that'd be really cool. You know what I mean? I'm not too big on like NFTs, honestly. I just like the
Yeah, me
profile
either.
pictures. But I do believe that right now with what we're seeing with Solana, this is like a good way to have somewhat of a leverage position, if you want to call it, right? If you want to have a cool, a cool picture and kind of flex, they have a cool picture and make money off that cool picture, I mean, why not, right? Because I think the profile picture that I have on my actual profile is Solana, but the problem is, last bull run, I ended up getting my computer hacked and it got completely wiped out. So I have
Damn.
no access to none of my NFTs anymore, right? But yeah, I like the Solana NFTs a lot more, low key, compared to the ETH. I don't know. I feel like the ETH they're not as cool. They still stick to that pixelated format, which I don't know why they're still in that whole entire sense.
Right. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm gonna enter this raffle though for this Nuke Ape, which is their second collection, which is kind of like a cheaper entry to their ecosystem. You can stake them for Puff on their website, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
That
Also,
is,
another thing about this raffle platform is see how it says buy and earn 32.4 gems.
yeah.
We'll talk about these gems after I put in these tickets. But this is really cool. This is really cool.
Nice. All
So
right.
we're gonna
So
put
what?
6 tickets in.
Nice.
All right.
Well, while Billy's doing that, we're gonna go. Dab Master says, "What's good, fam? It's discount Sunday. Hope you're having a good one today, Dab Master." Yeah, 100%, man. Unfortunately I got liquidated, so I won't be having no discount buying this month anymore. But yeah, definitely. I don't know. I guess I'm excited, right? I, I guess I'm excited. I don't know what my feelings should be. Like, should I be mad? Should I be
What?
happy? Should
That
I
you
be
got
pissed?
liquidated?
Yeah, dude. You just have to kind of live with it, dude.
Be
Honestly.
mad, but also just know that this is still healthy and that I
Yeah,
think the market's still going to continue to go up. So yeah, it's money lost, but in the grand scheme of things, I think we'll be doing pretty good in the next year.
100%. Yeah. The only reason why I'm mad is because I know that I should have never been trading this market. I knew, like, back in my head, like I knew, I even said on my stream, like, this is a really, really risky market to trade, but I was willing to take that risk, right? So, but it was more like I should have never traded that market. But you just never know. Maybe, what if the market did take off and I was right, right? That's just part of the market. That's just kind of the stuff you have to deal with. But that's the only reason why I'm a little mad. I think after I lost that $20,000, I didn't take the right break. I only took like a 1 week break. And honestly, like, I think moving forward, like, I do think that the market's probably going to be a little bit funky still, leading into the Bitcoin halving and all of that. So I think I'm better off, like, being very light on leverage and focusing more on spot to fill up some bags just in case.
Right. No, I mean, I agree. I'm hoping we go down because I would love to fill bags. I get paid in the next couple weeks like 2 times, so I can load up pretty nicely and get ready for January. January might be a good little reversal for a little bit, and then when the ETF actually drops, probably another dump.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be the buy the rumor, sell the news for
yeah,
sure,
for
for
sure.
sure, man,
Pick up all the options
for
on
sure,
everything
dude.
that day
Yeah,
and then day trade that. But
yeah.
yeah, I agree. I
So
agree
tell
with
us
you.
about this.
So I bought 6 tickets with Puff actually with their native token instead of Sol. And I
What's
earned
the
3
benefit of
point.
that?
I bought so I get 6 tickets into the raffle of 50. So I actually have what is that? Like a 22% chance of winning or something like
Nice,
that. So I got 3.24 points, which are lifetime points towards like your level, showing how much you overall. It's like XP, like
okay,
how much you use the platform, like
uh-huh.
you know, just something fun. I think there's some benefits too, but we'll get into that. And then the 32.4 gems that we were talking about. So now let's go back. Hopefully I don't dox anything because I don't know what it shows, but see how it says level 2.
Yeah,
So gems can be spent on our reward raffles seen below to win incredible prizes like all kinds of NFTs, SOL or USDC.
nice.
You can almost see it as a second chance. Simply enter raffles, earn gems, and be able to enter more raffles with your gems. So it's like free
Nice,
currency to enter raffles.
nice. So it's kind of
So
like the McDonald's points that you get.
right. So like I have 47 gems here. I could put in 4 tickets for free right now.
Nice.
So fuck it.
The
Let's do it.
Prime 666.
Entered with 4 tickets. Boom, free
That's
of
a pretty
charge.
cool
Didn't even
NFT.
send a transaction through my
Nice,
wallet. Nothing
nice,
nothing on my end happened. I just said I want to enter this. Here's 4 tickets. Thank you. I'm also 20 points away from leveling up to level 3.
nice.
Look, it says lifetime points determine your level and will be useful in the future. I'm also
So you're a DAO,
I'm a
DAO
DAO
member too.
member.
How do
Yeah.
you become that?
Um I don't know. I think they've opened it, but I'm also part of like the inner circle of it.
Mm,
I haven't been there in a minute, but and they've probably forgotten who I was. But yes, I'm
nice.
like in that little thing.
Yeah, you got to get back into that, man.
Yeah, I
Seems
want
you're
to
doing this with
interview
Alpha.
PFO again. I have an interview
Mm,
on my channel of the founder of Stoned Ape Crew, and
nice.
I think that is to date still one of my best interviews ever. Like
Really nice.
to date, it's my most comfortable. It was super fun, and a little
Nice.
shameless plug, but like, go check that out. It explains everything you need to know about Stoned Ape Crew, and trust me, I love Stoned Ape Crew.
Dude, I can't wait till you
It's the
crypto
only
it.
Solana NFT I did not sell
Sold a lot.
I sold everything except for my one stoned ape crew.
That's insane, dude. I
Because
can't
I
wait
just
till
needed the money.
yeah, I can't wait till we start having those crypto events again, man. That's gonna be so freaking fun live streaming and like freaking vlogging, dude. Like I can't wait. Honestly, I
If
can't
I'm
wait to
being
start
honest, I don't
hitting
want to
those.
go to any of those ever again.
Really? You
But
didn't like the last one you went to?
but we have to go for the content.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm
thing
thinking, bro.
is, dude, the thing is the event itself sucked.
I
NFTLA
bet.
itself sucked.
I bet, dude. I'm not surprised,
But
honestly.
the parties and the other events around that propped up that the projects did were the places to be, and I didn't know that. So I spent most of my time at the events and not a lot of time
Uh,
doing other stuff. And
yeah,
so I wasn't able to plan well because I didn't know what to expect. All these other
yeah,
people know what to expect. I
yeah,
didn't, you know?
yeah.
So
That makes sense because I'm pretty sure a lot of these like NFT creators or like people that give all this alpha on Twitter and stuff like that probably got all together and like probably
yeah.
like had a freaking party or did a meet and greet
Yeah.
with
No, there were
everybody.
tons of parties, bro. I did end
Yeah,
up going to the D Gods party though.
how was
And
that?
that was pretty sick. And dude, it was pretty nuts. I'm not gonna lie, D Gods people go pretty hard with the parties. But
Yeah.
dude, I think if me and you go, I think it'll be more fun because because you actually are able to talk to people and I can't. So I think you'd be able to find us the parties pretty easily.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%, man.
Like
Dude, I'm excited now, dude. Now you tell me this, like I can't wait till we
yeah.
start getting these
No,
reasons to
there's
go to these events
tons
and
of parties
travel.
around, bro. I would
Like
hear
I
about
can't
them, but,
wait,
like, you
bro.
had to be invited or have the NFT, and I'm like or, like, be invited by a holder, you know, or be part of, like, their
Yeah,
group, and I'm like, "Oh, I don't fucking know any of these people."
yeah.
No one's just gonna let me in. They're
Dude,
gonna think
trust
I'm
they
a
will.
fucking no.
They will, bro.
No,
Trust.
not Solana people. Not
Really?
Solana people. Solana people are those prestigious motherfuckers, man, and that's no blame to them or anything, no shade at them, but, like, they'll
Hey,
be
if
like,
there's a
"No, you
will,
don't
there's a
hold."
way, bro.
They'll be like, "No, you don't hold the project, you're not coming in."
There's no way people are like that, bro. Are they real? See,
Dude, it's
my question is,
crazy.
I can't imagine what a freaking crypto party will look like or an NFT party. Is like, are people talking about crypto and NFT, or just people getting hammered
No,
and lit
it's
like
just
any
people
other?
it's just partying, dude. No one's
Okay,
talking about anything. It's not
okay,
networking, it's not nothing. It's just people partying, like hardcore partying. People are doing fucking I don't know, I shouldn't say this on
no,
YouTube, so
yeah,
I'm
you probably
not, but
shouldn't.
like they doing some crazy stuff, bro. They just getting straight effed up. I'll
That's
just say
funny,
that
man.
they get effed up. It's nuts what I saw.
That's freaking that sounds fun, man. I know for sure next time we have one of these events, I'm gonna be live streaming them for sure. Wait, let's read some comments right now. Let's says Dan Master says you'll be back soon, bro. 100%, bro. Ain't no worried about that. Beam is up 5% in all the red. Yeah, dude,
Yeah, I
metaverse
was
tokens
just
are gonna
looking
be the
at Beam.
move. Let's look at that. Brad Cohen, you guys invested in any markets outside of crypto? Billy's
Yeah.
in stocks. I used to be. I kind of took a break. I think once we see there's retracement in Bitcoin, I'm definitely going to be loading up on some options on the stock market related to these blockchain mining companies or Coinbase, but with leap calls. Like I would rather invest in leap calls for probably like 1 or 2 years out, and then just hold them once we start having Bitcoin do its thing. But for me personally, no, that's just all. I'm all in crypto. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
How about you? Yeah, because they're asking if you're invested in anything else besides crypto.
Yeah. No, I do stocks. It's pretty fun, honestly. I've, you know, I've been able to play this crypto pump pretty nicely on stocks because I've just learned how the blockchain stocks move every day and am able to trade that every single day because it's the same exact pattern every single day. Um and the same exact times. It's just the same people day trading every day. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Um but I think I think I thought I lost my train of thought.
I feel
But
like with stocks is a little bit more predictable, low key.
yeah, it's much more predictable just because there's a lot more
It's more
data.
respected. Yeah, it's more respected
Yeah,
because there's so much more volume.
there's a lot more data for
Yeah,
technical analysis. For crypto's still only been around since 2013.
yeah,
You know, there's not a lot of data there. And
And
even
a
if
lot of these
blockchain stocks have,
tokens too. A lot of the tokens we do TA on are only been out freaking a couple months or like 2 years max or 3 years, which is not enough to be honest.
yeah. And even here's the thing is even if you might say like, oh, well, if Bitcoin doesn't have enough data, if it was, created in 2000, I think it was 2009 actually, Bitcoin was created, right? Something
I
like
don't know,
that.
dude. I don't remember. I thought it was like 2000.
Um, I don't know. Whenever it was created, there's not enough data, but like the blockchain stocks were also created at, you know, at the same time, if not longer period or in the future past Bitcoin's creation. But the thing is they're still in the stock market, which means they're also still the same traders that are still trading the same patterns and the same things, that the data still holds up because it's the same traders and the same thing you expect from the stock market that people read.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
crypto, people are still trying to figure out, oh, well, like crypto could dump to $8,000 tomorrow, and we'd be like, oh, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, and
you
you also
know,
have to understand we have leverage, which, the stock market's not so leveraged. They don't have, that I know of, 200x leverage positions on the stock market. Options is pretty much like doing 100 to 10x leverage, but nothing over like what, crypto has to offer. And it seems like more people on the crypto market are more retail traders, in my opinion, or most people that really don't know what they're doing, and that's why there's more manipulation, because it's not regulated. So these exchanges are able to go ahead and do a little bit more shady stuff, and whales are able to control the market and manipulate it a lot more, as opposed to the stock market. They halt down. It's called halting, right? Or halting, when they go ahead and pause the market because it's extreme
oh
volatility.
yeah, when it pumps 10% or more in less than, I think, 2 minutes. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had that, since like AMC days, so I haven't had to
Yeah,
deal with that. But like I think if it goes up like super quick like that,
or
they
dumps very
halt it.
quick.
They
Yeah,
halt it for like 2 minutes. Or no, it
yeah.
goes up 10% or something in like 30 seconds.
Hmm.
They halt it for 2 minutes or something like that. And yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And
That
that's so
matter
people
said
won't get
Bitcoin was
super.
created in 2008 and the first Bitcoin purchase was 2010. So
With the
yeah.
pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think um I think the blockchain stocks would probably have been 2013-ish. I would probably look on TradingView, but
Yeah, Dad Master says 2008, and then
yeah.
for Bitcoin, and then 2010 first purchase. See, I'm a crypto guy, and I don't even know about this, bro. Honestly, I don't think it even matters, to
You
be
don't
honest.
really, I mean, it's cool to know the history and the culture behind it,
Yeah.
but like you don't need that stuff, you don't need to know,
I think, honestly, man, the reason why I'm not too crazy into, like, because I know there's a lot of people that are super crazy into like the blockchain and like Bitcoin culture, bro. But like honestly, like I just feel like this whole entire culture that we're in on its own, it's a scheme itself. Like I just feel like this is like the same thing, almost like what it was back in the stock market days, right? When the stock market was brand new, you had a lot of these new IPOs coming out. We had a lot of these penny stocks. You had a lot of like pretty much the same thing. It's just now they're offering a new technology that's supposed to be revolutionary, which, a lot of people think that crypto is decentralized, but in my opinion, I think it's a more super centralized. I don't know how Solana is now, but I know that when Solana was created, it was one of the most centralized cryptos that I knew of, that was heavily invested by a lot of VCs and a lot of big players in the game. And that's why I'm very bullish on Solana, even though I hate it and I don't like Solana, because there's big money behind it. That tells you that Solana is going to go ahead and do its thing in order for the big guys to go ahead and make money. It's not really for you and I to make money. It's more for the big players and the big investors to make money. And for that reason, you just got to follow the money. You know what I mean? You got to follow where the money's going. I think, the dream that we're being sold about, crypto being decentralized and revolutionary, I think it's an illusion on its own. But I'm just following what big money's selling, right? And that's the dream, big money selling. That's why I only say I'm only here to make money. None of this, I really don't care about it. I used to be the person reading the white papers, being so freaking like crazy by it. But when I saw the documentary of Who Killed Bitcoin, it really tells you how controlled Bitcoin actually is. And you see it in the markets with these liquidity grabs that we get all the time. So for me, you know, what I once believed in DeFi, I don't believe in it anymore. You know, it's just a matter of when all of this gets fully centralized. We're seeing it with MetaMask. We're seeing consensus now being part of it. Them actually preventing you from buying and selling tokens now. Like they could literally prevent you. Like, dude, it's like they're selling us a dream, and then we're taking 20 steps backwards, and we're back to this freaking controlled stage of what the whole entire purpose of cryptocurrencies were all about. So that's why I just don't care about any of this information anymore, as bad as it sounds.
I agree.
Super
agree, man.
centralized.
Yeah. Not much you could do though. Solana's gonna pump.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Exactly why Solana's gonna pump.
This is why the whole entire crypto market is going to pump. So whether you believe it in or not, you either join the train or you get left behind. And I think this is the reason why we should all be exposed to crypto overall. And blockchain is going to be implemented into real world use, but in my opinion, I think it's going to be used against us. The technology is going to be used against what a lot of people believe in, and we're seeing it literally in front of our eyes. It's actually quite scary, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do some quick TA on freaking the DXY, and we're gonna call it a night.
Are
Solana's
we going to talk about Pepe?
Oh yeah,
Pepe?
that's right.
Pepe?
Solana is $69 right now.
69, nice.
All right, let me go ahead and pull
Yeah,
out
it's
my
probably
chart
gonna
real quick.
drop, but I don't know. Maybe we short the market. I think I want to see a little more confirmation of more downturn, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it
definitely
might
not
be a
shorting this
shorting
market
opportunity.
right now. Yeah, for me personally, I'm not shorting this market because last time I was shorting this market, I got wrecked too. So
Shit, that's true.
it means we could have temporary dumps, but we could quickly go ahead and get those pumps back up, right? That's the only
Yeah,
reason why.
that's why I want to see. That's why I want more of a confirmation because you truly don't know with one little quick dump like this, it could go right back up. You see it
Exactly.
all the time. Like look at
Exactly.
even for pumps, you see it all the time. It goes straight up and then it'll end up red, like that one at the top there. You know, like
Exactly. So check this out. So right now, looking at Pepe 2.0, at a 15 million market cap, 1.50 million little liquidity, 24-hour volume unfortunately has picked up as soon as it got wrecked. $287,000 of the 24-hour volume. We actually did lose a major support area that we actually needed, but we also do see that major buy-ins started to go ahead and come in, which is not to my surprise. Looking at the daily, I did mention we didn't want to go ahead and lose this area of support right here. I think it was actually this right here. I don't know where I put this circle and why. I can't remember. I think I mentioned that we were going to drop all the way down to 2376, and we literally touched it, bro. Like you can't make any of this thing up. Like I don't even know how I came up with this number, honestly. But this circle was right there chilling when I looked at my charts today. I was like, what the heck? It literally hit that area. Look at that. Yeah. So right now with Pepe 2.0, I did mention that as soon as we lost that 3AA2, we were going to go ahead and enter this bearish territory. So right now Pepe 2.0 is at some extreme levels of bearishness in my opinion, but we also do see the RSI getting close to that oversold territory. We could go ahead and say safely this is a major area of support at the 2500. Now moving forward, in my opinion, this is super bearish, and I did mention we were going to be expecting some sort of 40 to 50% dump on Pepe, and we actually did. Look at this. If you go ahead and measure all the way down, this is actually a 43% dump, which is the reason why I got liquidated out of my position. We did lose major area of support. I also do want to go ahead and mention some major red flags in my opinion, and to the reason why I didn't want to see this kind of dump happen, because we were actually holding on, consolidating in this wave literally for over 39 freaking days. So imagine literally, going on a trip and waiting to go ahead. Am I actually sharing my tab?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see that?
Yeah. I see
Okay,
it.
Okay, awesome. Let me go back to my charts. So imagine just going on this road, right, where you're going to go ahead and visit your friend or a city, and you're traveling for freaking 39 days straight to then later on find out that that was a freaking wrong location you were going to. That's a huge bummer, right? So that's pretty much what happened with Pepe 2.0. This is really, really huge disappointment for me overall. Can this thing recover? I don't know. It does look like the dips, they get bought out really, really quickly. So I don't know. To me, I don't know even if I'm going to touch Pepe 2.0 moving forward. I think we might be done. The only good opportunity here that I do see is that now we are going to probably more than likely going to go ahead and consolidate here on Pepe 2.0 for a while. And now it's going to take us a lot longer to go ahead and reach these levels and above. One of the good things I do want to go ahead and mention, though, is I did mention that we were actually having some sort of liquidity being unlocked. So if you actually check here, some liquidity is going to be unlocked in about 10 days. So if you actually did get wrecked out of your position, I guess we could kind of congratulate ourselves, because we're going to go ahead and see what happens in 10 days. Is this going to go ahead and dump an additional 50%, or is the project still solid? I think after we get the 10 days, we are going to get a little bit of understanding. This is actually what I was panicking the most, was the 10 days. I had a feeling it's either the market's going to wreck us or the developer is going to wreck us, right? So we're going to go ahead and see the next 10 days, what's going to happen if the developer has good intentions, how much money they're actually cashing out. I think it might be in the trillions. So that could be a couple $100,000, I think, in my opinion. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we are at this area of support, which is still a good area of support. But honestly, as I mentioned, it just means it's gonna take us a lot longer to reach these levels again. And the confidence in the market with the Solana tokens going up, you had Grok take a lot of the freaking scene. It's like I think this dump really brought down a lot of confidence, and more people are going to be focusing on the newer tokens such as Dog. They're going to be focusing on the bonks, the Groks probably. I don't know. It looks like Grok might be even dead too, in my opinion. We were just talking about that with Billy. And this is the reason why I don't like this narrative of holding on to meme tokens for too long. I like to go ahead and make my profits in and out. There is some certain tokens that, it's good to go ahead and have a small little bag. But see, for example, right now with the whole entire Pepe narrative, we don't even know if that's going to be a hot thing this next bull run. Does that mean that the Pepe tokens are completely dead? No, 100% not. It just means that it's not going to have the same potential as opposed to what is hot and trending right now, right? Which is everything Solana tokens. So like moving forward, I think if I do get back into being a little bit more degenerate into throwing my money into a lot of these meme tokens, because of gas fees too, I think I'm going to start shifting more into trading Solana tokens, and that's going to be the goal moving forward. I know one of you talked about Frock or something like that, Fruk. Hopefully we could go ahead and find that one right now. If you could go ahead and show us, Billy, because I think you know the token. But overall, Pepe 2.0 is looking bearish in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and see where things go on moving forward. I do want to go ahead and talk about the DXY quickly. I think this is very, very important. We actually drew this out to the T almost, literally. This is where I was getting extremely long on the market, was around this zone right here. And it actually goes back to October, right? In October, I was super, super bullish with this market. This is the reason why I started loading up on cryptos, took advantage of the whole entire market all the way down. But I did mention that we were getting closer to that oversold territory on the RSI. We could be seeing some sort of bounce back up, getting back to these levels of resistance. So it actually does look like the DXY currently right now is touching the 104 area, and we are more than likely, from the looks of it, it is going to go ahead and continue to go back up. So we could go ahead and see a downtrend into Bitcoin moving forward. I'm not sure if meme tokens and altcoins are going to go along. I think they will. I think right now the market needs an overall retracement. This is solely my opinion. It could definitely mean the DXY dumps right here, retraces from this 104 and comes back down. That'd be extremely bullish for crypto. But as I mentioned, we are approaching that oversold territory on the RSI. Plus, realistically, in order for this to be a very healthy market, and in order for us to continue to have this bullish momentum, we need to go ahead and see crypto, give back to the market, right? Meaning we have to go ahead and see some people get wrecked in order for people to start getting fearful again, and in order for the markets to go back up. So overall, it looks like the DXY will be approaching to the 105. I think this is a very strong area of resistance. We are more than likely probably going to touch this zone, get rejected, and then retest this zone back to the 102 and below. And this is where, in my opinion, opinion, could be early on onto the new year of 2024, and hopefully beginning altcoin season will be around this zone as the DXY continues to go on. So for any of you that are holding into altcoins and meme tokens, do experience some dumps coming in soon. Very volatile markets. A lot of people panicking, a lot of people losing money. But I also think this is a good time for Bitcoin to finally go ahead and be out of the scene. I think Bitcoin has gotten way too much attention, and I think it's now the time for altcoins and meme tokens to begin to shine. So definitely also, in my opinion, I do think this is going to be an opportunity for a lot of us to go ahead and start loading up on certain tokens that we talked about, metaverse tokens related, whether that's Solana. Bonk also dumped a lot. I don't know how much it dumped. I think over a little
Not
bit
a lot.
20 or 30%, didn't it, at once?
No, it's up 0.9%.
Let's see where Bonk is at, because I could have sworn I saw it dump slightly.
I mean, it dumped slightly, yeah.
It dumped 300 million market cap, bro.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, dude. Well, when I saw it, it was like literally like 800 million, if I'm not mistaken, and it was actually earlier at 500 million, if I'm correct. Right now, it's at 678 million. So it looks like Bonk is going to go ahead and do that retracement, but it was that little liquidity grab moving forward as well. But overall in the market, we are seeing some sort of dump overall. Obviously, the Grok's taking one of the biggest hits too. Talking about Grok, let's talk about Grok real quick, because I do think this is very, very important for all of you that were going long on Grok. I think the crazy thing is that we were on the 618, so we're gonna go ahead and see where things are going. Let's see, can we see this? The chart on Grok. Why isn't it loading up? So do expect some red in the market moving forward. Probably some fake news is going to happen also. I feel like this week they're going to pump some fake news in the market, trying to scare everybody out. And yeah, so we literally see not DXY, but Grok right here at the 618 Fibonacci retracement level, still holding on to this area of resistance. We're going to go ahead and see if we're going to retest this area of resistance one more time. Sorry, this area of support. We're going to go ahead and see if we're going to retest this area of resistance one more time at the 0.018. This is a pretty strong area of resistance. As you can see, we have been around this zone multiple times, and we are struggling currently right now to go ahead and break that. So in order for Grok to go ahead and continue to the upside and see a lot of these Grok inspired tokens and AI, we do need to go ahead and see Grok break above and hold above this area of resistance right here. And once we go ahead and see that breakout, we are more than likely going to be making new all-time highs. So definitely be on the lookout for that on Grok if you are a holder of Grok. But overall, as I mentioned, do expect some sort of some scares news coming into the market this week when the market opens tomorrow, and that's going to be just for a buying the dip opportunity. We're going to go and see where things go. Maybe this is the end of this bullish momentum and this hype, and now it's going to be time for us to take advantage of this next couple weeks for the holidays, and then start loading up for the new year. Right, for altcoin season is usually starts in Q1, so that means January, February, March, and April are the 4 months that we technically usually see some sort of pump in altcoins. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Billy, and then we're going to go ahead and end this stream. What do you think, man?
Well, I kind of agree with the consensus. I think a lot of the meme coins are gonna kind of phase out for right now. I want to see how the next couple days are first before I make any final decisions. But just how it's looking right now, let's let's just see. I think it's a let's just see sort of moment, because Bitcoin can reverse pretty quickly. It's not actually that far down in the grand scheme of things. So it could reverse pretty quickly. So I want to see how the next couple days are gonna react, and yeah, I think for the most part, yeah, we're bearish, but you never truly know.
Yeah, that's just one of the biggest things. When no one really
I've seen a
knows.
lot of bullshit in this market in the last couple days, couple weeks. So
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. So
yeah.
let's see how tomorrow does. Let's see how tomorrow's Monday. So let's see how Monday and Tuesday are, and then I can probably make a good decision by Wednesday. A confident decision by Wednesday. But
Yeah. Tillery says, "In you, bro. I can't copy the smart contract. Can you copy that smart contract, Billy?" The one that Tillery shared?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and like show it? Because I can't do it on my phone. I don't know how to freaking pull it up on my stream.
Yeah.
And then Boost Gaming says JTO. I know that's a Solana token. So if you want
Yeah,
to
that's down a lot. I
talk
was just
about
looking at
JTO, that'd be pretty cool. I definitely want to see some information on JTO.
that. Ooh.
Feel free to share your screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Here we go. Here we go. ENU. Intrinsic number up.
Damn, 87x? Oh, 265x.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's in a clear uptrend. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but it is in an uptrend. Let's see. Let's see. Market cap 300K. Ooh. This might be a play.
What's the liquidity at?
Let's see. I haven't used this site in a while. Where do I see that? 20. Is this it? 26?
I don't know. Well,
26.5K.
Dex tools.
Dex tools.
Yeah.
Dex tools.
Dex tools kind of sucks for charting now, I realize. But it's like the easiest when it comes to all the information.
$52, $53K.
Super low liquidity.
I mean, $53K with a 300 market cap, though.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Because that there's a lot of people that made a lot of money for sure.
Only 595 holders.
But you wouldn't be able to cash out with 52K, of liquidity. But maybe being a liquidity provider might be a good idea too.
Yeah, it could be. That might be a play.
But yeah, 595 holders. These are usually the tokens you want to jump into early on. These are the kind of tokens are worth risking money on. Throwing $100,
bro,
$400 into.
Beam going crazy.
Man. Yeah,
that's nuts.
Beam's insane, man.
Definitely weak.
I wish I would have jumped in as soon as Alex Becker ended up making the video about Beam.
Yeah.
As soon as he talked about it, literally that thing skyrocketed, bro. Like, I like listening to Alex Becker. I think he has some he's like probably one of my favorite crypto YouTubers, to be honest. Like one of
I
the
don't
few.
watch any crypto YouTubers anymore.
Really?
No.
Uh-huh.
I only tune into your streams really if I watch anything crypto related. But yeah, I don't really watch a lot of that.
Yeah, he's like the only
messes
guy
with my mind too much.
Yeah, he's the only guy I watch when it comes to this stuff, and it's because he really doesn't talk about like TA. He just talks about the narratives and stuff. Really, I really like his output on his videos. And then I probably only watch like 2 technical analysts on YouTube, but that's about it. I don't really watch any other freaking influencer pumping these tokens. But I've been trying to, right? Because you kind of have to catch on to like what's hot, what people are talking about if you really want to grow your channel, especially now that I'm going to be diversifying from Pepe too. Like we're going to see how big the change of the channel is, bro. Because like I was literally betting all in on Pepe 2 with the channel, and now I'm still going to give news, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to go ahead and do news to everybody that's subscribed. But my outlook with Pepe 2, you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more diversified content moving forward. It's not going to be just meme tokens. It's going to be altcoins overall, and hopefully some Bitcoin TA there, here and there.
Yeah, right now, honestly, I would say I'm just focusing on the main market right now. In terms of when I go live, I'm focusing on the main market and a couple meme coins here and there, but like that's it. I don't know what your plan was, but I would say that would probably be best right now, especially while Bitcoin's dumping, because accumulating these altcoins, man, and knowing which ones are actually providing good protocols, like I think that's what some people need right now. So maybe maybe we can onboard some people, get them a little more comfortable, because I think adoption is going to spike this bull run for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I think one of the biggest things too is also the NFTs, because I know some people told me, like, I've had a lot of people tell me about like NFTs. I always said, when the time is with NFTs, I'll definitely go ahead and start dabbling into NFTs. But NFTs itself, man, it's a whole entire different ballgame too. It's like when you're trying to get into like freaking blockchain domain names, right? It's like the thing is that this space is so big. It's like you're either a freaking futures trader, you're a DeFi player, you're a meme coin trader, or you're an altcoin trader, right? You could be all of them, but it's really, really freaking difficult unless you have a really big selection of friends. Like all of you in the chat are, that could go ahead and provide alpha, right? Because a lot of you, it's easier to have multiple, people, let's say 20, 30, 50, 100 people looking for alpha, shilling them on the streams, as opposed to just me sitting, or you sitting on a computer and trying to look for all this alpha yourself. And by the time you're looking at something, you're missing out on the other pump, right? For example, like we've been talking about heavily about metaverse, right? Heavily into the AI. But one thing that I kind of didn't catch on really early on were the Solana plays. And I feel like if I would have, started talking about that on the channel early on, even though we have, I don't even know how I got into Bonk, bro, to be honest. I'm not sure if you told me,
Someone
or
came in.
I
Someone came
looked
in
at
the
it, or
chat.
yeah, someone probably in chat talked about Bonk, and I was like, dude, this is freaking sick. And then I told you, but I didn't know it was a Solana token. I had no
Yeah, and
idea.
then I was like, bro, bro, I got airdrop like millions of those coins. I would, and I sold them.
That's insane. How much are you selling for?
Fucking pennies, bro, pennies. It was an airdrop in a bear market. What was I like?
Yeah, well, there's nothing you could
Who
do, man.
knew? Who knew? 10 months later, that
No
one
one.
coin, that
Yeah,
one coin of the freaking like 75 that dropped was gonna be the one.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, it was the dog one.
Yeah, bonk, dude. You just can't make it up. Seems like
Yeah.
people ride both trains, the dog train and the frog train, and the next time is probably gonna be the butterfly train or
And
something.
no, then it's the food train, and then it's the whatever you could squeeze out train.
Yeah,
That's when you don't want to be in. When you start seeing the sex names and stuff, you don't. That's when you want to stop. That's what I've
yeah.
noticed. When you start seeing
What
the
about JTO?
um JTO, I haven't really looked at it too much. Let me see
I
if
was
I
doing
can
some
pull it up.
research on it. It actually has a pretty good ecosystem, from what I understand. But it's pretty
Yeah, I've heard
crazy.
it's
Look at
okay.
that market cap.
That's crazy already. This thing's about to fly, honestly.
like this is insane, bro. Like you just can't make this thing up.
I honestly might put in because this is support here.
Is this thing listed on any exchanges yet?
It's on MEXC.
Really? JTO? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it is. That's right.
yeah.
So if you guys want to go ahead and support the channel, make sure to use the MEXC link down below. $20,000 in sign-up bonuses, no KYC. It takes less than 3 seconds to
I
create an
think if
account.
I think if I could get my liquidation price below 281, I think boom.
Are you leverage trading this? You can't leverage trade it, right? It's only on spot.
No, you can leverage trade it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh snap, dude! I'm gonna be excited then. So I think the play moving forward too is gonna be all Solana meme tokens. So it's gonna be looking for this alpha on a lot of these meme tokens that riding on Solana. Now the thing is, how do you find this? I don't know. That's what I need to go ahead and find out. And if any of you know how to go ahead and find a lot of these, Solana meme tokens or do the airdrops, which I was looking at videos and it's so freaking hard that it's just not even worth the time, in my opinion, dude. It's like I'd rather would just go ahead and like buy the token and try to trade it instead of doing all the requirements. Because with airdrops, it's not even a guarantee to get the airdrop, huh? It's just like your wallet is like it's kind of almost like a
No,
whitelist, sort of,
there's
right?
a way to well, you have to do things to get the airdrop. But
But
yeah.
it's a guaranteed airdrop, or is it
Yeah.
like you're on a list?
When you earn it, yeah, you have to earn it though by doing something. Yeah.
Right. And sometimes some of these lists are freaking crazy because I was watching this one YouTuber and he was showing like, oh yeah, you have to use the JITO or JITO, whatever the platform is, and do this, or like borrow Solana or lend your Solana to earn this points to qualify for the airdrop. And like it's like, dude, it's like it literally takes money to make the money. It's like the airdrop sounds so good, but like you literally have to be like, you have to have money in order to use a lot of these platforms in order for you to even qualify for the airdrops, which I heard are not even guaranteed to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, dude.
I don't know, man. I do not know.
Yeah, but anyways, let's see if there's any more questions, and we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream now. No more questions. So I really do appreciate all of you tuning in today. Make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for us. Subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Go ahead and check out Billy Blockchain. He goes live every morning
I
around
tried to.
Eastern Standard Time for the stock market and crypto. So if you want to go ahead and check him out on that end, if you want to trade stocks and stuff like that. But you'll definitely go ahead and be seeing more collaborations. Hopefully, he gets back in the scene of the Solana NFTs, because I think that's going to be one of the best ways for us to collaborate more in this Solana space. Because I've never been a Solana guy, dude. To be honest, I've always hated Solana. But this guy knows more about Solana, so I'm hoping we could probably get some alpha on some Solana NFTs this bull run. So yeah, it's all about, as I mentioned, you just can't do this market yourself. It's like he gives me plays, I give him plays, you guys give us plays, I give you guys plays. This is really the only way you make money as a community, is by helping each other out. That's the only way we're going to be able to stay together in this market and really make money, right? If it's just me providing information or just you, it's going to be very, very difficult for us to make money. I'm here to make money. I hope you're here to make money. So let's go ahead and start looking for some alpha. That's going to be the move moving forward. I wouldn't even say homework, because we're all trying to make some money. So trust me, I'm going to be deep diving into a lot of information moving forward to provide you the best freaking content, the best freaking alpha. But I won't be able to do any of this without any of your guys' support and your help. So smash that like button and comment down below. Show me the projects that you think there might be some sort of alpha coming forward. But I appreciate all of you. I'm not sure if you want to say anything else. Billy, make sure to follow me on Twitter at ALTCOIN Feel free to DM me. I have a boatload of messages. I will get back to everybody, I promise. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, John, for having me on your show. And yeah, be sure to follow me at Billy Blockchain. And yeah, follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you prefer to call it. And yeah, I update stocks, crypto all the time there. And even kind of rant all the time and talk about how stupid people are sometimes. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful night. Dad, Master J, have a good night, man. Tillery, thanks, man. Have a good night. And yeah, see you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all. Tillery says dog is about to list on 2 listings tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And then one more listing on Tuesday. So we could be having some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news. So be very, very careful. But I hope all of you are making money, and congratulations to all of you. I'll go ahead and catch all of you onto the next stream. Take care.
Peace.